Happy New Year 2017 from all of us at Sublimation 101. What a better way to start the year than showing us 2017 success with wine glasses and our full line of sublimatable shot glasses. Right now we're going to use our 6-in-1 Sublimation mug press, which comes with all 6 attachments. What we simply did was we removed our standard mug press attachment and put in our wider pad water bottle attachment to adjust around to fit to our wine glass. Notice the wine glass comes with gift boxing and packaging for shipping. For this one I could take an 8.5 by 11, and what I could do is simply add as many to the page that I want by simply duplicating my text. For the particular wine glass we're making, you do not want to exceed 1 inch high or 7 inches long. So to maximize it per page, I'm going to put as many to the page as I can. This way it cuts my print costs down, and I'm putting multiples onto a page. I'm going to take the liberty right now. I'm going to take my paper out of my printer, and I'm going to insert my 8.5 by 11 sublimation paper. I'm going to adjust my paper tray. It's always nice to take your tray out to make sure the paper's in nice and smooth and put it back in. We did do a test print. We used our mug size paper. So once I have my images, and I hope you understood what we meant by multiplying them onto one page, cutting your cost down. Basically what I'm going to try to do here is, is fill in the box. Fill in every box as you see me doing with the text. And I'm simply doing this to make sure everything is perfect, is I'm going Object and I'm clicking Duplicate. That is duplicating all of my text to be the same font, the same size. Now with the photo right here that we put of Lisa and Bill, I'm simply going to go again, Object, Duplicate. Okay, again, I would fill in all the boxes, maximizing my paper. Since we are just doing a sample, let's go to Print. I'm simply going to click Print onto our printer. I'm going to overwrite the file. Click here to print. I'm going to put ceramic and glass, high quality, tray 1, text print R paper. Under color, I'm going to pick photograph because I do have that photograph right here. And what that's going to do is I just want to get as much photo quality out of the print, even though it is going to print a small size. So once that prints out, we're going to go back in and apply it to our mug press. We're back and we're going to set our mug press with our thick pad in for the settings. Come on over. We're simply going to push the mode button once. We're going to set it for 350. The mode button a second time for 380. The mode button a third time for 30 seconds, and the mode button for the 4th time, all lights off. Your machine now will proceed to heat up to 350. Once it hits 350, it'll beep. I'm going to take our transfer that we made, and I'm simply going to trim it down, and I am going to put it right onto our wine glass. What I'd like to do, I like to cut the edges off so I can get as close around the wine glass as possible. Using a small piece of tape, I'm going to secure it right into place, like so. Once my heat tape is on, I'm going to take my image, and I'm simply going to wrap it right around the wine glass, like so. We are going to then insert it right into our mug press. We're going to close the handle down and we're going to push the start button. The machine will now heat up. Once it heats up and gets down to its countdown, we will then remove the transfer. We'll be back. Our machine's just about finished doing the countdown. It'll do a solid beep. We push the stop button, open up our handle, take our goblet by the stem, which has not been exposed to the heat. We're simply going to remove the transfer. What I like to do is, if you notice, I am pulling my tape away from the paper. I do not want to scratch on the frosting on the goblet because it might leave a mark or an imperfection. I'm simply going to peel it off like so, and there is our goblet. Next, let's do shot glasses. Now what we're going to do is we're going to shut our machine down because we want to interchange our heating element. Since I was just using this, this pad is going to be extremely hot, so I am going to put on a protector glove. You're going to unscrew the element, unplug, unhook from the plastic side clip like so. You're going to take your 4 screws on top, turn them counterclockwise about 3 or 4 turns. Just enough that it'll slide out your pad. Now that my pad is ready to slide out because it was hot, I'm going to put my gloves in. I'm simply going to loosen it up again to take my pad out. I like when I grab the pad, if you notice, I like to hold it like this. Now I have control without it flinging all over. Then I'm going to remove the hot pad right out of my hands and I'm going to set it right over to the side. I'm going to remove my gloves because my new pad is nice and cool. Spin that up top for me, make my life easy. I'm going to take my shot glass pad and I'm going to insert it right into the mug press, tied in the back 2 first, or the front 2. Then I'm going to bring it to the back. What you're going to notice is you're going to have to close the handle down. Because of the circumference of a shot glass versus a regular mug, another thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to adequate our pressure a little tighter. I'm going to take one of our shot glasses. I'm simply going to insert it just to check my pressure. We have nothing going there yet. So I'm going to turn my knob to the left. I do not want it super tight where the shot glass slides out, but I also want to place my shot glass. If you notice the placement where I'm putting it, I'm bringing it more to the bottom area here versus the top, because that's where my heating pad heats and I'm going to get more heat. Being that it's thicker on the bottom, all ceramic, mugs, shot glasses, and more, I'm going to get more heat. There we go. Inserted, ready to go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug my machine back in. Like so. Tighten up the cap. Turn it on. I'm going to set my shot glasses once the countdown comes. Mode once, 350. Mode twice, 380. Because it has porcelain in them and it's a thicker ceramic, even though it's a smaller area, I'm going to set it for 90 seconds. We're going to let our machine warm up to the 350 and we're going to go design some images. Come on over, let's check it out.
Ready.
Okay. Basically what we did here was we picked on our Sawgrass Designer for a 1.5 ounce shot glass. As you see, here's the silhouette. We picked our image to go right into the side of it. And that's pretty much set. Just so you know, here's how I did it. I went to Product. I went to Drinkware and Bar Accessories. Excuse me. Shot glasses. 1.5 ounce shot glass. It's telling me I could put 1 to a page or 3 to 1 page right there. And if I was using 3 different images, that's easy. Basically what I would do here is, excuse me, I pushed duplicate and I should have pushed delete, thank you. Object deletes, even I can make a mistake. Now I have box number 2 empty. I can upload any image I'd like from my Creative Studio. Take a little collage of myself. I could put that right into a shot glass. Basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit print, include the product bleed line, I hit OK. Click here to print. I'll save it. Ceramic, high quality, color sure, I still have my photo, and I hit print. We're back with our images. I'm simply going to trim them right down again. Like so. I'm going to take 2 pieces of our heat tape. I'm going to put them right onto the sides, like so. I'm simply going to wrap our shot glass. like so. We're going to insert it. Now, because this is a full bleed shot glass, I went all the way around, as if you noticed the paper when I wrapped it. I'm going to do 2 presses with it. Remember what I said I was doing a full wrap? So right now I'm just going to take my heat glove, I'm going to open up my mug, press, and I'm just going to spin my shot glass around. Because ceramic is a poor conductor of heat, a lot of heat's been going there. So the full circumference of the shot glass is hot. Right now the pressure is going to release the ink right into the coating. We have 47 seconds to go. Let's see what happens when we're done. Our machine is beeping, which means our shot glass is finished. Please use an UV glove during this process because there was no cold spots of handles or stems. Push your stop button. The machine will beep and reset itself. Your shot glass will slide right out to you. Grab the top, take your paper, simply peel it right off, right into room temperature water. Let's see how this looks when we're done. Okay, I'm going to remove my gloves. I'm going to grab a napkin right now. And there is our shot glass with all of our photos and our images on it. Here's to you. On behalf of myself, Sublimation 101, we wish you nothing but success in 2017. And remember, mug you! Thank you and Happy New Year again. We look forward to working with all of you, our family.